2021 will be an amazing year for first-person shooter fans. These shooter games will be released on the PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and on the older consoles as well. I present my top 10 list of upcoming FPS games. Besides all the amazing AAA shooters that will be released, there are some that have flown under the radar. This list will consist of the FPS games you never even heard about, so sit tight and prepare to be mind blasted. Atomic Heart is one of the most surprising games on this list. Let's dive straight into this Soviet-era shooter. The story takes place in an alternate reality in Russia. The game world consists of huge open-world regions full of lush nature and less spacious territories within secret above and underground labs. The Russian developers from Mundfish have let their imagination run wild. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of these videos in the future. Thank you. Atomic Heart is as beautiful as it is creepy. Be on the lookout for this game. Recently, these clips were released on Twitter by a two-person game studio named Fresky. Fresky is located in Sweden and better known for their release of the Hong Kong Massacre. The game does not have a name yet, but it looks amazing and reminds of the PlayStation 2 shooter named Black. Exploding doors, slow motion. This FPS looks like it is inspired by Max Payne as well. If the end results look similar to these clips, they will have to take my money. Witchfire, a dark fantasy first-person shooter under development by The Astronauts. On their website they state, "We want to make a shooter unlike anything we've done before. Can't wait to bring you along on a ride with us." The game is under development on the Unreal Engine 4. The team uses a technique called photogrammetry tag. This will give their games an unparalleled visual quality and a natural and organic look and feel. Team Kill Media is a new American game studio creating Quantum Error. Founded in 2016 by four brothers, their goal is to create amazing games for gamers. They aim to create lasting and unforgettable gaming experiences that put fun first. They all bring unique skills to the table and believe their combined skills can create unique creations. The mission of Quantum Error is simple. Save as many lives from the burning complex as possible and get out. What starts as a rescue mission quickly plummets into darkness when you arrive and find that things are not as they appear. This game brings back memories from another game called Dead Space. The atmosphere in Dead Space was just as horrifying as it is in Quantum Error. If you haven't played Dead Space yet and you feel interested in Quantum Error, I would advise you to pick it up. Back 4 Blood is a cooperative FPS and takes place after a catastrophic outbreak where most of humanity has either been killed or infected. A group of veterans of the apocalypse called the Cleaners have rallied together to take on the parasite-infected horrors known as the Ridden to take back what is left of the world. Most of you will immediately be reminded of the game Left 4 Dead.
Stand back!
Back 4 Blood will have a 4-player co-op mode and an 8-player PvP mode. It is possible to play solo, but you will receive help from 3 AI teammates. However, friends can drop in and out at any time.
Time to run! See you guys on the other side!
This is what most of us have been waiting for a very long time. All that is left to do is hope it succeeds. This game just goes by the name of 83. It is currently under development by Antimatter Games. It is a Cold War military shooter for high player counts, meaning player counts over 80. 83 pits 2 platoons of players against each other in massive maps, fighting over a number of objectives. Players will have access to a selection of real-world weapons and land and air vehicles as well. Antimatter Games pride themselves for the experience their team has. Only time will tell though if the game will be an experience to be proud of. Flying Wild Hog. The developers of Evil West are creating a western shooter mixed with a vampire hunting game. You are one of the last agents that can stop the deep-rooted terror that now emerges from the shadows. Rise up to become a Wild West superhero, eradicate the vampire threat and save the United States. Evil West will involve explosive combat with many gadgets. Kill bloodthirsty monstrosities in style as a lone hunter or in co-op with a friend. Explore and fight through a narrative-driven campaign while upgrading weapons and hunting tools. Unlock new perks and craft your own playstyle. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any gameplay, but this game seems original and it could be a whole lot of fun. This is definitely a game to be on the lookout for. Boundary is a multiplayer tactical space shooter. It puts players in the role of a heavily armed astronaut, or as the developers, surgical scalpels like to call it, an astroperator, for short AO. Engage in fierce team battles in zero-gravity firefights, execute low-gravity operations on orbiting space installations, and battle against enemy AOs and other entities. The space shooter Boundary focuses on modern ballistic weapons and more futuristic weaponry. AOs will stand out in their all-white spacesuits and will definitely stand out against the dark backdrop of space. The key to survival in this game will be making good use of terrain in the form of solar panels and space station components. The developers, Surgical Scalpels, might just surprise us with this multiplayer space shooter. Bright Memory Infinite is a new lightning-fast combination of an action game and an FPS. The game offers a combination of a wide variety of skills and abilities to unleash dazzling combo attacks. The craziest fact about this gorgeous looking game is that it's created by a one-man studio. This solo developer deserves a lot of credits. Bright Memory Infinite is set in a sprawling, futuristic metropolis. A strange phenomenon has occurred in the skies around the world, and a secret organization has sent agents out to various regions to investigate. It is soon discovered that these strange occurrences are connected to a mysterious history of two worlds. If you didn't think the graphics were stunning, maybe the story will convince you to play this game. Stalker 2 is a one-of-a-kind FPS with incredible atmosphere. One of the biggest open worlds to date is yours to explore, along with an epic branching story with multiple endings. Stalker 2 will feature an epic non-linear story. Your choices will influence both short-term consequences and global outcomes. The developers, GSC Gameworld, want to state that they are committed to making modding as simple as possible from day one. I personally cannot wait for this game to come out. To stay up to date on all these games, check out the links in the description. Which games are you going to follow? And what game surprised you the most? That's what I want to know. Make sure to let me know in the comments. For more updates on these games, you can always subscribe to my channel. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Legends, see you when I see you.